Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a trying new makeup video. I have some products that came in that I picked up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty that I want to test out. I also have the newest palette that's launching from Alien Cosmetics as you're watching this video. So if you're interested, just keep watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. I just moved into a new house, so we're missing some carpet, we're missing some windows, so there's a weird echo. The lighting isn't perfected yet, but we're gonna get all of that taken care of here shortly. If you guys are not subscribed already, I would go ahead and invite you to subscribe because I post new videos almost every day. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm starting off with some of my makeup done. I did film the application of some of the products on my face just because I wanted to show them to you guys. I did get some new stuff in from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. These aren't new products, they're just new to me. So I did go ahead and grab this guy. This is the Tree Hut Sugar Face Scrub in Pineapple Papaya. And basically, I just feel like I needed a new face scrub and I love Tree Hut. This one had very mixed reviews, so I'm very nervous. Some people said it's definitely too gritty for your face, and I figured if I didn't like it as a face scrub, I would use it on my body. So I need to take this upstairs and test it out, but I wanted to mention it in this video. I also tried out this little blush from NYX. I was curious about this. This is the Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint from NYX in the shade Almost Famous. You guys know how much I love a good orange blush. So I did pick that up, and then I picked up two products when Jaclyn Hill was half off. So I grabbed the highlighter in the shade Iced, and I also grabbed the luminous powder in the shade Carrots to try out today. So I'm wearing all of these products on my face. Just wanted to let you guys know. The main star of this video is this palette from Alien Cosmetics and Sydney Nicole, and it's called Hauntingly Glamorous, and I picked it up on the pre-order. It does go for sale officially today, so if you've been wanting to pick this one up, I will link it down in the description box for you guys. I also have a discount code with Alien Cosmetics. It's KHMAKEUP, and it'll save you money. I will make a small commission off of that code, so thank you guys in advance for supporting my channel. Now, this palette is the new format that Alien is doing. I do have one broken eyeshadow, so I can't really lift this palette because I haven't pressed it in yet, so sorry about that. But this is a beautiful palette. It has two metallic kind of iridescent shades, and everything else in the palette is matte, so I'm very, very curious. There's also a nice mirror in here if you guys like your palettes to have mirrors. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the mattes first. I know you guys are dying to see how pigmented these are, just like I am, so let's go ahead and swatch because I know I saw some swatches online. You guys know I love to do tan girl friendly swatches, so I'm just gonna swatch this out on my skin tone. Okay, so here are all the mattes in the palette, and then I'll swatch the iridescent shades separate. So the shade names are Morticia, which is a beautiful bright red, and then we have Vampira, Movie Macabre, the like teal blue shade. Then we have Pale and Mysterious, Glamour Ghoul, Blood Curling, Unhappy Darling, Drop Dead Gorgeous, Seance Weather, and Unpleasant Dreams is that last purpley shade. And then let me swatch the two kind of shimmer shades in the palette. So the two iridescent shades are called Elvira and Lily. And here they are. So it's like a pink iridescent, kind of like a topper, and a green like minty color. I'm curious to see what these will look like on my actual lids because they definitely blend beautifully. More like a highlighter formula than a eyeshadow formula in my opinion, but I haven't tried them on my eyes yet, so let's not get overly excited. Okay, so I got a phone call while I was doing swatches, so in case you missed it, I'm swatching the Alien palette against Club Nebula from Angie. So up here is Glamour Ghoul, and then we have Gravity from Angie's palette. And then I'm gonna swatch Blood Curling from the Alien palette against 7 of 9 from Kaleidos. So as you can see, Angie's shades so far are just a tish more vibrant, but I think that's just like because of the theme of the palette. Next, I want to swatch Movie Macabre. Sorry, my dogs are, everything's happening at once today. I don't know why. Against Queen of Blades from Kaleidos. Movie Macabre is definitely more of a blue, and Queen of Blades is more of a green, as you can see. And then I'm going to swatch Seance Weather against Void from Angie's palette. Seance Weather, and here's Void. Those two are pretty similar. And next we're going to swatch Unhappy Darling from the Alien palette against Raw Copper. So here's the Alien swatch, here is the Kaleido swatch. So they're still purples, but they're definitely different tones of purple, if that matters to anyone. And then we've got Drop Dead Gorgeous from the Alien palette, Cylon from Club Nebula. Again, purples, but just different tones of purple, so not really the same. And then I want to swatch the red shade, so we're going to swatch Vampira against Red Giant from Angie's palette. Again, reds, but just different tones. Hopefully you guys can see. Both very pigmented and gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So I think those are basically all the similar shades I can see between the Club Nebula and the Hauntingly Glamorous palette. Like I said, I don't believe Club Nebula is coming back anytime soon, so if you missed out and you kind of want a similar vibe, maybe consider this palette. And then I'm going to swatch the shade that's on my lid, Elvira, with the shade maybe like Nova from Kaleidos, just to see if they're similar. So this shade Elvira is so pretty. It is kind of similar to Nova, but Nova is more of a duochrome, so it has like a blue shift to it. But like in certain lights, it looks like it's a similar color, but Nova's definitely packing more punch, whereas the shade Elvira is more of a pearl. And then I'm going to swatch Lily from the Hauntingly Glamorous against the shade Firefly from Angie. And I know Angie's shade, I think, has more of a green shift to it, so that one's also more like a duochrome, whereas the Alien one is more of like a minty pearl shade. So there's those swatches as well. So yeah, I just wanted to include comparisons because in my mind, I thought they were kind of similar. And since you can't buy Club Nebula right now, I figured maybe you would want to check out this Alien palette. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. And now let's get back to the rest of the video. Okay, so we're still working on my lighting and my sound. So I'm probably looking a little washed out. It's because I have a huge window on this side that doesn't have curtains yet, but I feel like that's okay for now. I did place 2 orders during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so I figured I would show you guys some of these products while I did my makeup today. So I got the Carrots powder from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the luminous powder, and I believe this is the one my friend Angie raves about. So I figured, let me grab it because it was on like a really good sale and I was very curious about the shade. So I just opened it up. I'm not sure if I can use it for my under eyes, but we'll see. It definitely has like a bit of shimmer to it, but this color is actually working out really well for me. It's really bright in here. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on Carrots from Jaclyn Hill. And then I got some new blushes. So I got this one from NYX. I'm so curious. It's called Sweet Cheeks Blush. And this is in the shade Almost Famous. And then I have these 2 from Buxom. I got their primer blushes. These are the Wonderlust Primer Infused Blushes. And people went crazy for these. I think they like all sold out, and so I was able to snag 2 shades of these blushes. So here are the 2 shades I got. not sure if these are gonna work with my skin tone, but I will definitely try them out. I kind of want to try this blush from NYX though today. I'm guessing you just kind of, it looks like a little lipstick. I'm just gonna tap it with my sponge. Ooh, that's so pretty. I was gonna do powder bronzer, but since I don't want to put powder on before I use cream, I'm just gonna try it without bronzer, and then I'll use bronzer as the next step. This is blending really nicely. Also, if you heard my dog come into the room, I have my door open. He went in his little spot. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know he likes to sleep on the lowest shelf of my bookcase. It's like a new thing he started doing with this house. Although I never really let him into my makeup room in my old house because he would start whining for attention, which was kind of problematic when I was trying to film YouTube videos. So I don't know if he's gonna pick up that same habit in this house, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, so I definitely went a little overboard on this side, and this side is a little bit less dramatic. So we'll see. I think I'll be able to tone it down with something else. And then I also bought this. This is the Jaclyn Hill highlighter in the shade Iced. It was so hard to pick out shades on the website. Oh my goodness. I think this will work for me. It might be a little too light, but we'll see. We'll see. Just gonna grab a Sigma highlighter brush. I have the orange shade that they launched. It's kind of icy looking. Ooh. I don't know about this one. Oh boy. So I have the very orange shade. I think it was called like Boom or something that they launched, and I wanted to grab another color that might work so much better for my skin tone, but yeah, this one might be a little icy. But I'm gonna do like bronzer and stuff off camera. I just wanted to film trying some of these other products out because they're new to my collection. So now let's roll into trying out the eyeshadow palette in this video. I think I'm gonna use the kind of purples in this palette because I have on like a pink dress, and I think that'll work really nicely with these shades. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Unpleasant Dreams, which is the light lilac shade. And I'm gonna put that in my crease just to kind of start off with a light color because there's a lot of like deep tones in this palette. So I figure if I start off with something a little bit lighter, maybe it'll help transition some of these deep matte shades. You guys will have to let me know, are you excited for Halloween? Because I could end up having a Halloween baby because she's due in the first week of November. But if she comes a few days early, she might be a Halloween baby, which I don't care about. But me and Real, we went to this birthing class, and you had to say like your baby's due date. There's a couple that has an October 30th due date, and the husband and the wife were both like, oh my gosh, I hope we don't have a Halloween baby. I guess the husband's birthday is on the 29th. So he said he would be happy if the baby came on his birthday, but the wife was like very adamant that she would like to not have a Halloween baby. But I don't know, like I'm born very close to a holiday, so I feel like it's kind of fun sometimes. And I think Halloween is so much fun. Because imagine like as a kid, like you get to go trick-or-treating on your birthday. Like that would be kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe I haven't thought about it enough. Okay, next I'm going to go into the shade Drop Dead Gorgeous, which is this purple shade. And I'm just sticking to the same brush. Okay, so the two mattes blended in beautifully. Now I'm going to deepen it up even more. And I'm going to go into the shade, I think I'm going to use Unhappy Darling, which is this color. I wiped the swatches off my arm, by the way, because my camera battery died. So we are, yeah, we're swatch free now. And usually what happens with me is my swatches will end up all over whatever sweater I have on. So I did wipe them off. These mattes blend really nicely, but they're definitely very thin. So prepare yourself for that mentally if you don't like thin mattes. I'm just giving you a heads up. I don't really mind it, but it definitely can like blend away the shades. So just make sure you're prepared to pack and blend. I will say for me with Alien palettes, their metallics are my fave. So if you also like their metallic shades and you're not a huge matte eyeshadow person, you could probably skip this particular palette. Honestly, I think my favorite Alien palette is still the Lore palette, just because it has the most beautiful duochrome shades. Okay, so my mattes are all done. I'm going to use the shade Elvira on my lids. So I'm going to pick that up on a flat brush and I'm going to spray it because I spray all my metallics. And let's see here. This is a very girly look considering this is such a grungy palette. Yeah, see this metallic shade to me, I mean, it's pretty. It's very iridescent, but it's not my favorite from them. I feel like it's definitely like a thinner, more like a highlighter. Honestly, I feel like it's a highlighter type formula. In my opinion, obviously, everybody's entitled to feel how they want to feel. I know some of my friends are also picking up this palette, so definitely watch a few videos because we all have kind of different taste in our makeup. Even though we are friends, doesn't mean we always like the same makeup. So this is kind of where I'm at with this look. I really want to play with the red matte, so I'm going to line my waterline with this Linda Hallberg red eyeliner. And I'm going to do a different set of colors for my under eyes because why not? So I'm going to use my favorite pencil brush and I'm going to go into the shade Morticia, which is a beautiful bright red color, and I'm going to put that in my lower lash line. This is a really pretty red color. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's so dramatic. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Vampira, which is like the burgundy shade next to it. And then I'm going to go into Elvira, which is the shade that I used on my lids, and throw that in the inner corner. Wow, that's so cool. When Elvira mixes with Morticia, it makes like the coolest red pink metallic, which is so different and fun. So that looks really cool in my opinion. And the look is pretty much done. I'm gonna put some mascara on, but before that, I do want to try a new shade from Kaleidos. So I'm gonna grab this set from them and pick out a color because I've been dying to test these out. And they're very vampy shades. So let's see here. I think I'm going to try this one out. It looks like a vampy brown. It's called Rubino. Ooh, this color is so pretty. Also, I just want to let you guys know, Kaleidos actually sent me instructions on how to apply these lip clays. So I did it wrong when I first started. Did you see me rub my lips together? They advise that you don't do that and just layer this on and then just let it dry. And I just think that's a habit of mine just from having worn lipstick for so long. You get so used to like rubbing your lips together. So definitely something that I need to get better at and train my brain about. But this is a fun vampy color. So let me go ahead and put some mascara on and I'll be right back to give you guys my thoughts on some of the new products I just tried out. Okay guys, so here is the final look. I had to add my Halloween earrings. I know it's nowhere near Halloween yet, but I totally picked these up from Target, so I will link them down below. But this is the final look and I do feel very hauntingly glamorous. I really underestimated the kind of subtle beauty of this palette because I'm so used to over-the-top shimmers, and once I kind of stepped back and looked at this eye look, I really started appreciating how beautiful the soft iridescent shade looks on the lids and how beautifully the mattes kind of work with it. So I am just really loving the very subtle but glam look that I was able to create with this palette. I do wish that we had a few more iridescent options, but I think between the pink and the more minty green option, it'll pair really well with the matte shadows in the palette. So for example, you could do like a minty with these shades, the green row, and you could pair the pink with this bottom row or the reds, because that's kind of what I did on the top lid as well as the lower lash line. So it does have a few different eye looks that you can kind of put together with this palette. So yeah, I definitely think that this was kind of a different path for me. Like I said, with Alien Cosmetics, I'm really used to them having these like very thick metallic eyeshadows that are like duochromes or like very interesting sparkly shades, and this one's a little bit different, so I do appreciate that subtle difference. If you guys are considering picking this palette up, it should be available as this video is going live, because I'm posting it the day of the official launch, so you can check it out. I don't believe my code will apply for the collaboration palette, but if you are considering maybe picking up some of those other palettes I mentioned, also they launched a blush and highlighter. I also grabbed one of their liquid lipsticks to try out. That should be here on Saturday, so hopefully I'll be able to share some opinions on those new products as well, at least new to me, but I've heard good things about their liquid lipsticks, so very, very excited to try those out. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Let me know down in the comments, have you checked out Alien Cosmetics yet? If so, what is your favorite product? I'm dying to hear from you guys. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye guys!